Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Aldia Rosada. I'm a student Business Education, Faculty of Economics at State University of Jakarta. In this video, I want to present about my research proposal. My topic is analysis of factors affecting financial literacy and impact to investment intention students. My research proposal contains 3 chapters. First, introduction, second, literature review, and third, research method. Chapter 1, Introduction. The background of my research begins with phenomena. The younger generation, who generally like to be extravagant, spend money, like to shopping. In fact, they also have a view to making investment. Research conducted by Onaisi and Widiatmojo in 2020, it is stated that the younger generation is looking for information about investment and not a few have started investing. From the research of Onaisi and Widiatmojo in 2020, it is stated that the millennial generation has a percentage of 54.41% of their capital in the capital market, which is the highest percentage in investing, and the rest is in banking product and the real sector. The Indonesia Stock Exchange, or IDX, states that Indonesia experienced an increase in the number of investors by 53.47%, which was dominated by the age range of 18 to 30 years. Risky 2021. Next, Kasei data 2022 shows various categories of investors including: first, gender. The majority of investors are male. Second, income. The majority of investors earn 10 to 100 million rupiah. Third, education. The majority of investors have high school education. Fourth, age. The majority of investors are less than 30 years old. 5. Work. The majority of investors work as employees. As in Herawati and Dewi research in 2020 regarding investment intention with financial literacy and student income, which focuses on student income with a range of 600,000 to 1 million rupiah and is carried out at one university only. Next, from the background that has been described, there are still limitations of research that only focuses on one university. So the researchers want to develop research at several universities. In addition, the research also have 5 variables used to measure the research, namely financial knowledge, financial socialization, financial attitude, financial literacy, and investment intention. Next, research purposes. This study aims to examine 1. The effect of financial knowledge on financial literacy in students with income. 2. The effect of financial socialization on financial literacy in students with income. 3. The effect of financial attitude on financial literacy in students with income. 4. The effect of financial knowledge on investment intention in students with income. 5. The effect of financial literacy on investment intention in students with income. Next benefit of research. Theoretical benefit. It is hoped that the result of this research can provide benefits and add insight and scientific knowledge for readers and can be a source of reference for further research regarding a person's intention to invest. Next, practical benefits. It is hoped that this research can provide insight and scientific knowledge for researchers in the field of financial management related to a person's intention to invest. Next, chapter 2, literature review. Supporting theory. Risda et al. In 2020 defines intention as desire, liking, and willingness. Experience can lead to intention. Besides experience, there are also factors that can foster intention, one of which is a factor that comes from within, namely encouragement from the scope or environmental conditions that are equivalent to one's desires and needs. Next, according to Pustinen, in 2012, investing will prove the financial ability of investors who seem to predict investment in certain options that aim to build the position. According to Sehata et al., in 2021, behavioral intention to invest, which refers to the action of investors in making decisions, because there are many aspects that can encourage them to take action based on their intention and opinions in making investment decisions. Next. Theoretical framework. 1. Research conducted by Al-Fahmi and Solihin in 2020 examines that student investment intention model. 2. The result of Herawati and Dewi in 2020 research conclude that financial literacy has a significant influence on student investment intention in the capital market. 3. Chusanuddin and Munandar in 2022 conducted a study on stock investment intention in Indonesia. 4. Raut in 2020 examines the past behavior, financial literacy, and investment decision-making process of individual investors, a sample of 390 people located in Patna, India. Next, research model. This study used 5 variables, namely financial knowledge, financial socialization, financial attitude, financial literacy, and investment intention. And there are 5 hypotheses. Next, hypothesis. From the supporting theory and the framework of the research model as described above, this study will test 5 hypotheses, namely the effect of financial on financial literacy, 2. The effect of financial socialization of financial literacy, 3. The effect of financial attitude on financial literacy, 4. The effect of financial knowledge on investment intention, 5. The effect of financial literacy on investment intention. Next, chapter 3, research method. The time of the research was carried out from March to August in 2022, and the research location was conducted through the distribution of online questionnaires, collection technique using primary data. In this study, the selected population is students who have an income in the range of 500,000 to 5 million rupiah each month. Population according to Sugiono in 2013 is a regional generalization that is broken down into items or subjects that have certain qualities and quantities which are then selected by researchers for further study before drawing final conclusions. Sugiono in 2013 asserts that the sample is part of the population and has characteristics that present it. Non-probability sampling is used in this study. Non-probability sampling, according to Sugiono in 2013, is a technique in which each element does not have the same opportunity to be selected as a sample in a population group, even though the probability of a member of the population being selected is unknown. The sample in this study were students who had income with a minimum age criteria of 18 years to the age of 24 years. The sample used is at least 200 respondents using purposive sampling technique. According to Enright and Thapa in 2015, purposive sampling represents a group of different non-probability sampling techniques. Purposive sampling, also known as judgmental sampling, is selective or subjective depending on the researcher's judgment when selecting units such as people, case, or organization, event, or piece of data to be studied. Next, instrument research. Research instrument. The development of the variable instrument adapts previous research with a measurement scale using a 6-point Likert type. 1 strongly disagreed to 6 strongly agreed. 1. Financial knowledge can be measured using 8 indicators. 2. Financial socialization can be measured using 9 indicators. 3. Financial attitude can be measured using 8 indicators. 4. Financial literacy can be measured using 7 indicators. 5. Investment intention can be measured using 6 indicators. Next, data analysis technique. In this study, processing data using AMOS version 21.0 software as a program to measure the level of validity and reliability of the instruments that have been filled out by respondents. Indicators that have proven validity and reliability will enter the hypothesis testing method with structural equation modeling, or commonly known as SEM, using AMOS software. Okay, that's all from me. That's all from me about my research proposal. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.